Hello, welcome to the Signs of Tarot. My name is Michelle and welcome to my channel. It doesn't matter what sign you are, this is a collective reading for everyone. Put yourself in the story where you belong. If you have found these messages today, they are meant for you. I haven't been on my site for over 8 months, and I just have messages pouring out of me that I feel the collective needs to hear. Do me a favor, like and subscribe. Go down to the comment section, let me know what city, state, or country you are watching this from. We start off our reading with the 8 of Cups in reverse and the 7 of Cups upright and the 6 of Pentacles upright. Someone's coming back. Bottom line, 8 of Cups in reverse talks about somebody coming back. The 7 of Cups next to it traditionally says there were a lot of choices and more of those choices were bad than good. And then the 6 of Pentacles next to it says they're ready to give you equal give and take, or at least let you know and speak to you about giving equal give and take. Whether or not they're able to do that remains whatever was going on in your relationship. If you don't want somebody to come back, or you don't want to be warned by this message, then this is not the message for you. But these cards are quite deep, because what people don't want to hear is the reason why people come back. Your opening card is the 8 of Cups in reverse. At the end of the day, that is coming back. On the positive side, and there are positives to negative, there's equal and whatever reaction, I don't know what that's called, quantum physics, but when you get the 8 of Cups, personally my favorite card in the tarot deck, it talks about having the will and the strength to walk away from 8 broken cups. And 8 broken cups is 80%. By my Clark County School District, which is our school district here in Las Vegas, and 80% is not only a passing grade, but it's an above average grade. So people who get B's or B minuses are above average. The person who chose to walk away from this is a very brave person with confidence, self-worth, and self-honor. They walked away from what 80 to 90% of other people would not walk away from. You see, people are happy to be in a B minus environment. It's what they know, it's what they're used to, and people are afraid of changing. They are afraid of changing. They're afraid of stepping into the unknown in the hopes, wishes, momentum of maybe getting a 90%, or how about 100%? But not for the person I'm reading for. If this is you, or if this is the person you clicked in on this message for, put it where you belong. This person had the chutzpah, the self-worth, the self-admiration to say, a B minus is not enough for me in this one lifetime. So I'm gonna step back, as scared as I am, and I'm gonna see what's out there for me. Now, we always tend to think it's love and romance, and most of the time it is, but it could be leaving a career or a long-time job, or a city that you were raised in forever, or perhaps a religion that you were raised with your family, but now you have different belief systems. Whatever it fits in your story, this is someone who is brave, with self-confidence and self-worth enough to say, I don't want to live a life of B minus. I'm not living in my authentic truth. I'm not being who I need to be. It's time for me to go on a spiritual journey, what we call here in our little metaphysical world as the dark night of the soul. A spiritual journey of self-discovery. Okay? In this card, you see him or her walk away underneath an eclipse, because moons and eclipses always tend to trigger our past. They always tend to have us reach out to people of our past, or get reached out from people of our past. At the end of the day, moons affect the tides of the oceans, and we are 96% water. We are affected dramatically by full moons, new moons, moon cycles, and eclipses. So under the strength of this eclipse, the person in the 8 of Cups chooses to go on a dark night of the soul, with a momentum to find themselves, to finally stand in their true north. A little bit about me, I left public relations after 30 years to read tarot full time. That was my part of my dark night of the soul. Along those trails, this person may have met some new people. We have the Seven of Cups. That's usually a card of choice, a card of chaos, a card of chance and luck, because in these cups, we don't know what's in them. Some cups may have a ghost. Some cups have the mushroom, magical mystery tour. Some cups have a snake, which is temptation, which is addiction. Some cups have jewels. Some cups have a horseshoe. Some cups have an octopus, meaning you don't know which direction to go into once. I could go on and on. But the Seven of Cups in most traditional tarot decks also have somebody standing in their shadow side reviewing those cups. What does it mean to be in your shadow side reviewing those cups? Sometimes we let people in our life because we're triggered. They either remind us of somebody else, or something about our childhood connects to us, or something of a music, song, a lyric, a poem, a written book connects us. When we make decisions from our deep shadow self, we are making decisions from our subconscious, our fears, our apprehensions. We're not making decisions from the lessons we have learned in the 3D in this world. The person on this card is looking at all these choices, bellowed in a cloud. And whenever you see clouds in the world of tarot, clouds are all about divine timing, always. So this person walked away on a spiritual journey, or this was you walking away on your spiritual journey because you didn't want a part of this relationship anymore, because something in your gut told you it's off, it's toxic, this is not what I want for the rest of my life. But along the trails, we have different choices to make. And if anyone says that they have made the perfect right choice every step of the way, that person is a narcissist and they don't know what they're talking about. We all make choices, good choices, bad choices. There's really not a bad choice. All choices lead us to lessons and opportunities to grow and learn. The Six of Cups tells me when this person comes back into your life after exploring X choices. So let me repeat that. They went on a dark night of the soul, and they were intimate and got involved some way, some shape or form with people from their past, more than one. They may have realized you were the best choice after all. What does the best choice mean? From our perspective, we were great, we were kind, we were loving, we were giving, we were thankful, we offered gratitude. We were there when they needed a shoulder to cry on. We were there to listen to their stories. We were there to have fun, make plans, be a part of their life, share experiences. But that's from our perspective. From their perspective, you may have been the one that they were able to control the most. Think about that. Did they see you on their terms when they could see you? Did they invite you to things that you felt you should have been invited to? Did they speak to you with elegance and grace? When you were going through a rough day, did they call you? When you had a big event at work, did they support you? Were you just there to provide for them? Whether it was a kind word, whether it was a fuck of a lifetime, whether it was fun, excitement, making them feel good about themselves. Because after all of their choices, they are identifying you as the perfect choice. This is where the hard work comes in for you. Why are they coming back? Only you can make that decision. I have the Six of Pentacles here. This person's going to shower you with messages, shower you with gifts, shower you with money, and shower you with time. All the things they took away from you. And please don't forget that they took all of that away from you the last few months before they went on their own personal journey to hook up with their exes or other people. The Six of Pentacles talks about giving to charity. Yeah. Sometimes they give to charity. But please, I hope they're not coming back because they think you are charity. And I need you to really dig deep to figure that out for yourself. Nine of Swords. Could be you, could be the person you clicked in on. One of you or both of you are up in bed at night, dreaming nightmares, fearing, anticipation, anxiety, depression, going over every conversation, every text, reading books, trying to learn what went wrong with this relationship. Or maybe it's you. What can I do to never get a relationship like this again? That somebody here is expressing deep anxiety. For a part of me, I think it's the person you clicked on, because they left you brutally. Brutally. Almost like they never looked back, almost like you felt like you were erased. I don't care if you dated for 2 weeks, 2 years, 20 years, 30 years. I don't care if you were married for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years. I don't care if you have 10 kids and shared every single holiday with this person. When they decided to devalue you, they did it cold and brutal so that you would be laying in bed staring at the ceiling. I'm proud to say you didn't do that, because you saw what was really going on here. With the Strength card, you pulled yourself up. You tamed your broken heart. You learned to respond and not react. You learned about self-worth for yourself. You learned about self-love, self-care about yourself. Four of Swords in reverse tells me it's the calm before the storm. And the Page of Swords in reverse tells me this person has been looking at your social media, and if you're not on social media, they've been driving past your house, and if they can't drive past your house, they've visited your friends or family to get information about you. They're coming in armed and ready for the ultimate apology. So my suggestion to you, because this is going to happen quick, write down everything they did wrong. Write down every hurt feeling, every time they disvalued you, every time they made you feel less than, every time you felt taken for granted, every time they said an unkind word, every time they did not make you a priority and made so many people or so many situations that were less than appear to be more. Write it all down. We tend to forget during relationships like this. We forget a lot. In fact, 7 of Cups, confusion, chaos, confusion. That's what happens when your adrenaline, your dopamine, and your cortisol drop up and down in relationships like this. We tend to get foggy. Write it all down. Only you will know if this person comes back with the right intentions, if they've come back changed, if they've come back ready to really give you an equal give and take, put you on that pedestal like the 3 of Pentacles, give you the sun, happiness, abundance, honesty. Only you can make that decision. I can't make that decision for you. But someone's coming back. And this message is meant for you to really decipher and use your discernment why they're coming back. Are they coming back for good? Or are they coming back because you're the one they can control the most? If this resonated with you, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Let me know what city, state, country you're from in the comments. I know these reads have been tough. That's what the energy is raining down on everyone. I read full-time in Las Vegas. I read for hundreds of people a month, both locals and tourists that come into Las Vegas. And boy, the energy's hitting all of us like this. You're not alone. You're not alone. God bless and namaste.